Hello, beautiful people. I am setting up for a session that I have tomorrow right now. And there's a few odds and ends that I figured I would update you on. Some of them are pretty cool. So let's get it going. I'll just kind of show you around the control room. Vocal booth, piano booth, everything's pretty much still the same. We'll go into the drum room. All that's kind of pretty much the same. I redid some of the treatment in here. But as you can see, DW collectors. Got the mics on there. And I've got these Prime Acoustic Go traps, just kind of controlling the sides of the kit right now. But yeah, the side cart, yeah, the drum room, the mic wall, cables, yeah, all that's kind of still the same. Oh, what I will show you is just kind of like, I guess you could call it a pro tip, but it's also just like a good thing in general, because like pretty much any studio, you have so many odds and ends. You've got a lot of little pieces, probably tools, you name it. But anyways, this big workbench saves my life so much. I've got plenty of space up here to fix cables like these that I need to fix and test. Other things I need to get to, little pieces up here. I mean, we're talking like microphone parts or microphone stand parts. I mean, batteries, other things, adapters, non-terminated, that won't open. That's good. Just tons of stuff, screws, you name it. There's even literally a makeup sponge I have in here for a video shoot. But this thing, I put a little LED strip up here, but you can, you know, snag one of these at your local Lowe's or Home Depot. This is a Husky, but this is the big top drawer. I put the light in here just to, you know, help me see. Any bits I need, hammers, Allen wrenches, cable tester, label maker, electric stapler. Also, you can put nails in there, electric nail gun. Some gloves in case I need to get dirty. Other odds and ends tools, rack screws, scissors, tons of little screwdrivers, big screwdrivers, zip tie mounts, this big thing, stud finder. So these are just, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I use like a lot of the time. This drawer looks a little insane. It's everything from mic clips to like cable hangers to a phone mount for a stand to like a USB dongle thing. Other cable ties, headphone adapters, cable ties, extra quick clips, rosin for fiddlers and violin players, cable cutters, electrical tape, so many various things. Tons of patch cable stuff I can use, George L. Planet Waves, Lava, HDMI adapters and combiners, tons of odds and ends, a shop vac, sockets, you know, soldering station, vice mount, everything, mic bags, pedals and other audio things, mic combiner if I need something that's not critical, and I just like maybe 2 talkback mics, I can throw them in that, send them out 1 signal. These, love a harmonica game. Extra rack spaces. Yeah, so it's a big thing, and you know, sometimes, I mean, people would say it's kind of an unneeded purchase, but like, it's all right here. Can change strings on the top of that. Like I said, work on cables, all of that. So if we continue back into the control room, these are just a few things that I'm setting up for the session. I've got a just a P16 right here for the artist, a stool, just an SM7, guitar stand, a couple 1/4 inches, Mogami's. Pro tip, always have some of these just ready to go, ready to plug in, but make sure you plug them like not straight into the wall. Make sure you like plug them into a power conditioner or something. We got a Juno 106 right here, just in case we need it. All right, so I'm still rocking the big credenza rack over here. P16i, the Kemper. Do have a couple drawers in here. I've got one with a P16 just ready to go in case I have someone sitting over here. They just plug right in. Voltage regulator, computer, voltage regulator, UPS. And then our inputs and outputs. I've moved the patch bay down to here, the XLR patch bay. I've got those drop snakes in the separate room, so everything just terminates here. So it's really easy to patch in. Rack tuner. And then, of course, still the Avid Matrix Studio up top. Mainly core reference channel strip. SSL, Pure Drive Octo, the 8 channels. I've got 16 channels of those. And so I suppose this is where things are a little updated. I've changed back to the Nucleus 2. So that gives me a bunch of stuff. It gives me 16 faders in front of me. Everything just syncs up straight with Pro Tools. So it's a controller, full transport, which is really nice. Big, big buttons. Nice big talkback button. Scrub wheel, scribble and scrubbing. We've got a full monitoring section here. So I can choose different speakers or different inputs, jacks, this and that, main monitor level. I can even choose different DAWs that I want to use, which a lot of these functions you've seen in the UF8 as well. It's just kind of condensed. And then on the Nucleus 2, there's a lot of other stuff. So there's 2 dedicated preamps as well. So what I've done is, since I want to use the Manley preamp, I'm just using the output of that going line in to one of these pre's, because even though this is a super analog pre, I didn't want to sacrifice the line in on one of the SSL octos. So I've got Manley, the Manley core going to channel 1, and then channel 2 right here. I just have a quick XLR patch right there that I can patch into. Oh, this is neat. This cute little Monoprice talkback goes straight in there, and it comes straight out of this. And when that's on, this is on. Yay! That was a little overkill, but yeah, that fit right in there, which was super convenient. So back to the Nucleus. Essentially what I'm doing is I've gained 2 pre's, which is really nice. So my 1 through 16 is going to be the octo pre's, those 16, and they are line in to the Matrix Studio. And then technically 17 would be, or 17 and 18 would be these SSL pre's, which 17 is technically the Manley, 18 the built-in pre. And it's great because, I mean, there's phantom power, pad, high impedance, you got phase or polarity switch, you got an 80 hertz high pass, you can insert there. And the other cool thing about this, which I believe this is why they put 2 pre's in the Nucleus, is I could route a mix directly out through Dante and back into this and print the mix right away. So if I wanted to do that, it's just bam, bam, real quick. And it's always really cool, if you haven't tried, to run your mix through, you know, matched preamps. So anywho, so that would technically be on my channel list. That'd be 17, 18. And then I've got the 2 pre's on the Matrix Studio. I guess that would be 19 and 20. That right now I have the Kemper just dedicated going straight to that. It's just easy. It's built in. It's there. Again, kind of not like, I'm not kind of really wasting 2 more of, I mean, these pre's are awesome as well, but I'm not wasting 2 more of the SSLs. So I can, you know, always just have other stuff ready to go. But yeah, the Dante feature on the Nucleus 2 is really cool because you can just really send and receive whatever parameters you want to and from the Nucleus. Now, I'm utilizing the Dante because the Matrix Studio supports Dante. So I've kind of got this whole, it looks like Minesweeper when you basically assign all the channels in Dante controller and Dadman. So looks like that, and then, you know, it's gonna look like similar, but it can get way bigger and all that. So anywho, so yeah, that's kind of a summarized little update of the control room. I've got a little pedal board down here that I use for both bass and guitar. It's just a few pedals that really make a big difference. Well, tuner makes a huge difference. This is a foot switch that goes to the Nucleus. So if I need to just punch in something real quick and my hands are busy, I can do that. Sonic Research tuner, Boss G7, Joyride, kind of like overdrive, but power boost overdrive. Exotic Effects, RC booster. It's just a nice little dry board to add some coloration to the front end of a guitar, you know, before it gets to the Kemper or the amps, or the bass guitar before it goes typically straight to the Manly. We've got the R88A right here on a big latch leg. Keep it here lately a lot for drum room, even though it's in a separate room. It's just it's a lot bigger sounding in here, which is nice. Also, I can just pivot it right over to the upright, which is right there behind the console. So just, I mean, you know how I feel about the R88. Ride or die. It's beautiful. I love it. Also, Ride or Die's Atom Audio S3H on Sound Anchor 80J2s. Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but always have your accoutrements ready to go. Capos, strobe tuner. This is a D'Addario cable tester. You can test the audio, or you can test a DC, like pedalboard power cable. All bunch of different picks. A little screwdriver, a slide. Always have nail clippers on hand for guitar players, as well as a nail file. Headphone adapter, pencils, Sharpies. Those are my in-ears. So yeah, that's kind of the latest little studio tour update for 2025. Thanks again for tuning in and watching, subscribing, being a friend here on YouTube. It's great to interact with you guys, so leave questions and comments down below, and I'd be happy to answer them and go back and forth with you. So, hope you guys are well. I'll see you soon.